guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is a eating challenge. I ate Afro-Caribbean food for 24 hours and this was actually all day yesterday as I forgot to film an intro, so here that is. I'll show you the video of how yesterday went. My guts were quite painful last night and I didn't feel too good after my dinner. But it was quite a good challenge, something different, not most of the foods that I've had before, and a completely new cooking experience that I've never done. So yeah, it was really interesting, good fun. I hope you enjoy watching, and please like if you do, subscribe to my channel and give me any comments or suggestions of different cultured foods or countries that I could try out next time. So, on to the video. Afro-Caribbean day today. Most of my food I'm cooking is African. I got it from this shop, Tropical Sun Foods, in my local town.
East Africa, so in East Africa we only use this kind of stuff. The Royco, because it's got everything inside.
Oh, right.
All the flavours
All together.
Yeah, so we use this so we don't have to be adding everything. Yeah. But if you're making curry,
Good morning. So for my African breakfast I'm having plantains. I've found out I can fry them and I'm having it with a buja bread. And these are the plantains. So they look like a massive banana. Smell kind of banana-y. But apparently they fry them. And then I leave the plantain to slowly cook until it goes golden, and you don't want to overheat. This is what I've been told anyway. Right, so then we have an African breakfast, plantains, a buja bread and an African tea. It tastes weird, I can't really describe that. Bit like a sweet banana potato. Just tastes like normal bread. Right, so I'm absolutely stuffed. Couldn't even finish it all. The bread's definitely filling, so I've eaten most of it. Probably one slice of bread was enough. But I definitely think you have to cook it a bit more than you think, so that it's much softer inside and it's got a crispy outside. So I'm in the hairdresser's getting my hair done. He's put all of the tin foil in. It's so long at the moment as well. You can see how long it is. And later on it's going to be so much shorter, so I look forward to showing you all later when I get home for my Afro-Caribbean dinner, actually lunch. But whilst I'm here I'll show you what I brought as a snack. So I brought this from the African shop. It's called Bigger Pineapple and it's apparently Jamaican. It's actually really nice. It's really sweet and fizzy, so not something I'd have every day because it tastes so sugary, but today seems like a treat. And then as a snack I've got plantains, so I think they're just plantain chips and they're lightly salted, so I'm sure they might taste a bit like crisps. Right, so I have these to try. Really nice actually, really weird. They just taste like normal lightly salted chips, but then the texture's different. It's not like quite crispy, it's more crunchy. if you can understand what I mean. So I've just had my hair cut. I'll show you a better picture later when I'm home. It's much blonder, but it's not too short, which I like. But I've stopped up in Starbucks and I tried to find what is African on the menu, and all their coffee is actually Kenyan, so it's perfect. But I went for I can't even say it, Rubos tea latte, so I'll try that and see whether I like. It's a bit weird. It's like a tea that's coffee. A tea with milk, but frothy milk. I mean, I probably wouldn't have this again, but thanks Starbucks. Right, so it's lunchtime. I've been out, had my hair cut, I've been to Starbucks, I've done some work, and now it's turkey wing time for lunch. So, oh, that one was spilled. So these marinated overnight in a marinade in a seasoning. In this seasoning, which actually is for chicken, but apparently the African maid said that they just use this for everything. Mixed that with water, and it's marinated with that, black pepper, some salt, some thyme, garlic, overnight, and I've just chopped up some onions and popped those in. So I'm going to pop this in the oven and see how this goes. So I'll show you how it's getting on. I mean, it smells great, looks great, it's definitely not cooked yet though. So I'm giving it a little bit longer. And then I'm just looking up how to make my goat meat, which I have ready in the fridge here, and the cassava leaves. It takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours in total, so I'm getting all my bits ready for that. I've got palm oil, onions, a Scotch bonnet chilli pepper. Bearing in mind I don't like spice at all. And one of the main reasons why I went for Afro-Caribbean meal was because I know that it's quite spicy and they like flavours and they like spice, and I only just about have medium at Nando's. I have peri sauce chips and medium spice, and that's enough for me, and that does make my tongue like feel really spicy. So the football girls that I play with, a lot of them are African or Caribbean, and they always laugh at me when I can't take spice. So I thought that I would try out this day of eating African or Caribbean, and so far it's been fine, it's been nice, it's not been too spicy. So now here comes the Scotch bonnet chilli pepper that goes in my dinner tonight. So help me, I've got milk in the fridge in case I need to drink a glass of milk with my dinner, but I know that that's probably not really African. So good luck to me on dinner tonight. I've been drinking my pineapple drink most of the day, but I've got a Fanta to have with my dinner, so I'm looking forward to that. They've been so sugary and fizzy, so I'm really looking forward. I've been drinking a lot of water with it as well, but I'm looking forward to going back to normal water and squash during the day. Right, so before I eat all of this up, I have finally made the turkey wings. Here they are. Ooh. They look alright actually. I mean, quite on the bone, so it's going to be difficult to eat, but I hope it tastes nice, and I'll let you know how it goes. Just find a bit that's not got bone. Just tastes like chicken wings. Right, so it's time to make my goat meat. It's been marinating all night in a sauce and seasoning that I prepared last night, which I've also brought from the African shop. I'm just going to wash my hands and chop some of this up because it's huge, and then follow the instructions that I've been given to make this like a goat meat cassava leaf curry, I think. It's like a stew. So I just wash my hands and then So this all looks quite bloody and it's not too nice to look at, but I'm going to try and get rid of the bone as well and some of this fat. So this is like mainly bone or fat. It seems like so much waste, but if I had an animal I could feed these bones to, then I would. I said I was going to have maize with it, so let's make some maize. I have had this before in Africa, but I didn't have to cook it, so I haven't got a clue how they cooked it. Let's do it. So to the girls that helped me out today with the cooking of these meals, I'm really sorry if it's not great. You probably don't want to try this, but one day I would like to try yours and try and make a comparison and see how well I actually did. I haven't got high hopes. That's the Scotch bonnet there, but obviously I don't think it's doing much. And then this is the maize. Oh god, it's Saxon. Oh dear. Right, so what I'm going to do is I've just plated it up. I'm going to try it and see what it's like. It is really not looking or smelling that appetising, but the meat looks okay. So, although she did say the longer you cook it, then the more tender the meat is. I probably haven't cooked it quite as long as someone else might have done. I'm just hoping this isn't undercooked so I don't end up poisoning myself. Okay, quite chewy. The meat actually tastes nice, but I think it's the cassava leaves. They're a really weird texture. Maybe I haven't cooked them right, but they also kind of taste a bit seaweedy. I think a typical British person is not designed to cook or eat this kind of food. You know what I need? Oh, it's so chewy. And I've got an African Fanta. Been looking forward to this all day. I'm not sure I could do any more of that meat. So the goat meat actually is nice. Other than it being so chewy, but I think that's because I haven't cooked it long enough. I'm just hoping that it actually is cooked and I've not just killed myself. If I end up throwing up sitting on the toilet all night, then we'll know why. But actually, if ever someone offered me goat meat in a restaurant, I don't know why they would, but if they did, then I don't think I'd be turned off by it. It just kind of tastes a bit like beef. And there's so much stuff in my teeth though. But I would probably be a bit sceptical having cassava leaves. So I hope that my African girls can make this for me one day much nicer, and I'll be swayed to eating this again. The best part of the day, this Fanta. Plantains this morning were quite nice. Might have that for breakfast tomorrow actually on a non-African day. But I'll be happy to carry on with my meat and 2 veg. So chicken or salmon tomorrow to get back to a traditional British meal.